Hello, welcome to Dr. RS channel. I am Dr. Riffat Sadiq, and today we'll continue our topic of thyroid. We did earlier a video where we talked about the thyroid when it's overacting or underacting, but right now we will talk about how to do some of the management by adopting a healthy lifestyle. Sometimes we can do just simple things which can actually make a change in our life, which can help us in prevention. So, simple lifestyle. Number one is balanced diet. Everybody knows the diet is the most important thing. And sometimes few of my topics when I talk about the food, I call food as medicine. So take food as they have some value. We should just don't eat food, but we should just, be mindful when what we eat. We should be mindful how much we eat and what this food is going to do to our body. That's extremely important. So what foods are very important? So balanced diet is extremely important, which we can go into the next slide to tell you some of the foods are very good for thyroid, some of the foods are not very good for thyroids. So, but balanced diet means that you have to have enough protein, carbohydrate, and you should have some fat, but along with that you need some minerals and also you need vitamins. So that is known as balanced diet, and we did our many videos in which we talked about the balanced diet. So you need to maybe go back and see those videos. So next is eat thyroid friendly food. We'll discuss that. Next is stress management. Stress management, I tell people that, life, when we are in life, we cannot have a stress-free life. Everyone will have some problems. Some people have a problem of, anyone. We cannot find one single person on this earth who will not have any stress. Financial stress, job stress, family stress, some sort of stresses are there. But I don't call them as stresses. I call them, this is life. Life, I don't call them problems, because these are not problems. Because if we are alive, we can fix these things, or we can plan things. If we have less money, we should buy things from cheaper stores. We can reduce our stress. If we are having a work problem, we find a way how we can make it happen. If you have family problem, we can talk. There are always solutions. That's what bottom line is. Find a solution. Find how you manage your stress. And again, we did some videos on stress management. Very simple, some of the tips you can do, meditations, a lot of things you can do to minimize your stress, but don't feel hopeless. Don't feel there is no solution to the problems. I think every problem has a solution, but we need to find those solutions. So don't give up on that, so a lot of people say, oh, I don't know, I cannot fix it, but you can fix it. Exercise is very important. Everyone knows that. These things, everyone knows it. But we need to implement these things. We need to bring this into our life. And I tell you, these are not easy to do. I'm going to tell you myself, I don't get time to do exercise. Trust me. I am working so much. I love eating, but if I don't stop myself, I'll be 400 pounds. So because I really love food, but a lot of people love food, but we have to have a control on ourselves. The same way, I don't get time to exercise. So what I do is I actually do some household work, because that way house is also clean, and you can just, you don't get time to go in the gym, but I try to inside, sometimes I try to walk Sometimes I'll just do the meeting while I'm a walking meeting, I call it. So I'll find something which you can, you can have in your life. Some people are very militant. They go to the gym every single day regularly, but some people are like me who don't get time. So find a way, like walking meeting or household work. um, every night actually will put the dishes. I'll clean the kitchen, I'll mop, I'll just do it myself because I think this is my exercise. Or I'll just, anything I need from downstairs, my bedroom is upstairs, so I'll run. I'll say, okay, I'll just go up and down. So that's, give me a little bit extra steps. It will activate my body. So you find a way, easy way. Don't think that you cannot do it. Next is staying warm. Keep yourself, cold weather is coming. So make sure that you take care of yourself, keep yourself warm. That's very important. Hydration is extremely another very important thing. You need to drink water every single day. When you wake up first thing in the morning, you should have at least whatever bottle or whatever thing you like, but you keep it a jar or anything, a pitcher, but stay away from the plastic bottles. Put it in a steel one or glass one. Those are safer, and those have less risk of getting cancer. So plastic bottles are not that safe. So have at least whole day long you drink minimum of 2 liters of liquid. 2 liters of liquid. So it's not a big deal. You can have like at least 1 glass in the morning, one in the afternoon. 4 glasses, 1 liter, 250 ml. So, but you make sure that then some coffee or tea, you add that, milk. So 2 liters of liquid, you need to drink that. It's extremely important to keep your thyroid happy and healthy. Your thyroid has to be healthier to function. If your thyroid is function well, then you are good, your heart is good, your brain is good, because you need the blood, pumping of the blood to all these organs. And I put one point: monitoring and follow-up. So if your thyroid was not functioning well or appropriate, you need to have a follow-up. Every year or every 6 months, you need to have a check on your thyroid, whether it's up or low. If you're taking any medications, you need to keep a follow-up, keep monitoring. Don't forget yourself. It's extremely important to keep an eye on yourself. Some of the foods which are actually not good for thyroid. So we need to watch those foods, what those foods can be. So caffeine consumption is, caffeine is on the top of everything. So I feel like people drink coffee and tea so much that they don't realize that how it's going to affect their body. It's actually, caffeine is a stimulant. It's going to stimulate your thyroid to a level which is not good for you. As we talked about earlier, that when thyroid is working fast, you are not giving enough time to the heart to get relaxed, the whole blood thing. So you need to get caffeine under, watch how much caffeine you're taking. 1 cup of coffee or 2 cups of a coffee. Don't just like all day long. Some people have a coffee cup all day long. They are drinking coffee. Also the food, processed food. I tell people, eat when you should see what you are eating. And when you eat a lot of processed meat or processed food, you don't know what is in that. So I also advise people, especially younger people, who are always, they will order and pick up the food, but sometimes they need to pay attention. They also, if they cook themselves, they get this pleasure of cooking it's a creativity, it's a money saving thing. You will create something out of these ingredients. So when you create something, it's a very good for your mental health, it's very good for your financial health, and it's very good for your body, because you are preparing the food for yourself with lot of love and with care. If you are making the food for your loved one, so you will have a, creativity is very important for oneself. So we will have 5-6 ingredients, and afterwards, yesterday I made a burger for my family. So it was simple burger, but I just did it, toasted a little bit with butter. So everybody loved it. So they were asking me, what did you do? I said, I just put little love in it. So you need to put love in your food and it will be tasty. Because, the care, the love, we have to give it to each other, to ourselves. The lot of processed food has a lot of sodium in it. So you need to watch for sodium, because sodium is not good for your thyroid. Again, the high sugar, refined carbohydrates. So also these food items are not good for your thyroid. You need to cut down on these. All these cookies, all this, you can have it, but you need to be watchful, mindful what you are eating. You need to plan that this is what I'm going to do, this is what I'm not going to do. High fiber diet at medications time. You know why it's important? If we are taking thyroid medications and along with that I take a high fiber diet, it will not let the medication absorb it. So you have to mindful, people who are taking thyroid medications, they should not take any high fiber diet along with the at the time of medication, when they are taking medication. So you have to watch for that. Excessive iodine, everything has to be in moderation. So so iodine also has to be appropriate, not too much, not too little. Thyroid problems are a little bit more in female than in the male. There can be a multiple reasons. They are like kind of a one. Sometimes genetically they are more prone to get the thyroid. Sometimes they get autoimmune. Sometimes they are deficiency of the diet. Sometimes the women are not taking care of themselves the way men are. So because they have a lot of other responsibilities. There can be a simple reason or a big reason, but women are prone to get more thyroid problem. So what happens if they have a thyroid problem? That leads to infertility. So thyroid and infertility goes hand in hand. So I'm going to advise all the women, if they are having problem in conceiving, first thing they should do is they should go and see your doctor and have the thyroid checked. Even before they are planning to have a baby, they should have the thyroid checked. Thyroid is a very, very important part of our body, and it has to function well. It has to function appropriately. So we need to keep an eye on it. It's extremely important. So take care of yourself. I hope that this video is helpful for you. Subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching.